Hi chat, welcome to another stream. How we all doing today? It is the 30th of April of 2022 and we are back for yet another stream. Oh, it's been a long week. It is not over. Yeah, shit's been a mess. We'll see we'll see how long we stream today. I don't no promises, but let me say hi to everyone who's here. First, we have Grandpa's iPad, who has resubscribed at 19 months. I will replay that notification. Thank you, Grandpa's iPad. I appreciate your continued support. It's always good to see you. And Mr. Spacey has also resubscribed at 8 months. Thank you for your continued support as well. Good to see you. Welcome back. Let's see. Senpaz, Ddelsp, and Cranpiel were all here before the stream started. It looks like Ddelsp was first today. Congratulations on yet another first. And Grandpa's iPad is here. Hello, good to see you. Nicholas RWX, hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Cranpiel says, oh god, I'm slow. I just realized it's 880C7. I thought that Anthony simply didn't have a good idea for the name, so no, it's supposed to be like 07, but yeah, it's a little, yeah, the new emote. Anyway, X, welcome back. Hello, hello. Arc like Slavic, good to see you again. And Senpaz. I got a haircut recently. Yeah, like I mean, it was cut last stream, but yeah, relatively recently. Snipsy. Oh, that's an interesting combination of emotes there. Thank you for the resub at 14 months. Appreciate your continued support. It's good to see you again. Cinelipples, welcome back. Hello, hello. How you doing? One Iron Aftis. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, for those of you that don't know, my grandmother passed away last Thursday, and I've been spending most of the week either doing funeral prep or funeral stuff. Exonity! Thank you for the resub at 16 months. Thank you for your continued support. Good to see you again. Man, it's resub city today. Oh, that triggered a hype train. Oh no. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. Good to see you again. But yeah, I've basically been doing funeral stuff and yeah, well, funeral stuff, funeral prep, and well, visitation, funeral, etc. all week. And that's been kind of rough. Not to mention the whole fucking family is fighting, so what can you do, I guess? But trying to keep things together. I'm so tired. And it's not even over because my grandmother wanted a double funeral, so we've done the first funeral and we have to do the second funeral. There's still quite a bit to go, but yeah, I'm mostly keeping it together. Michael Exotic says, if I upgrade to tier 3, do I get a notification? I don't know how that works. I'm not sure. I think the way it works is you can only upgrade next month, but I don't know. I don't know anything about how higher tier subs work. Other than they get a fancy little icon in chat. Oh, you can't even see because I don't know the screen up. Oh, where's my button? You get a notification, but it's a strange one. Interesting. But yeah, then you get a fancy little sparkly badge. But yeah, so the plan for today is to set up a brand new virtual machine because Ubuntu 22.04 is out. Nicholas RWX, thank you for the resub with Prime, or with the subscription with Prime. Appreciate it. Mr. Metabytes is also here. Hello, hello. And Stonkfish, good to see you again. And Evil Gordita, hello, hello. It is a matter of time before someone made this issue, right? Let's see what they replied. I'm 100,000% not sure what space you're referring to. What? Where else would the line numbers go? Anyway. No, close this issue, yeah. I just upgraded my machine to 2204 this weekend, or this morning. Great minds. Yeah, I'm actually just gonna make a new machine. That's what I usually do. Snowple says, "Do you self-host a dev PI instance?" I do not. I don't, and my work doesn't, but that will hopefully be changing soon. Lazy Red Bird, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Also, cool thing. If we get our normal number of follows on stream today, we will reach 15K. I don't know if it's gonna happen. No promises, but there's a good chance that we reach 15K today, which would be kind of cool. But yes, we are going to be making an Ubuntu 2204. Oh, I already have a Google search for that. Oh, that's not what I wanted either. This one. We're gonna be making a virtual machine of this today, and hopefully get my development environment working. I don't think I'm gonna get everything working though. Pretty sure we're gonna run into at least a couple of things that don't work. But we'll see what happens there. Cinna Lipples has gifted 10 subs. Thank you. Appreciate that. Here's your buttons, Cinna Lipples. Welcome, welcome to Hiccup. They call me Toho. Or is it Tojo? I always forget. Oscaroso, Eduance, Trash Dev, Snipe Bunny, ZDW, Omar Usta, and ZBK, and J-Man. Welcome to Subdom, and thank you for the gift subs. Appreciate that. Ah! This button is busted. Why are you not working? There we go. There we go. There's a button for you. Century, it's going really well so far. Although, you know, I've been on bereavement leave for the last couple days, so drugs. Prepare to pour your champagne. Wait, what are we pouring? What? What are we pouring champagne for? I'm confused. What? Mr. Metabyte says, "I love the project, so I was irrationally happy when I found out that's where you're going. In the midst of trying to convince my work to switch off their busted self-hosting to SaaS." Yeah. Yeah, the self-hosting is... well, I mean, the self-hosting is basically good luck, have fun. And the SaaS product is pretty good. I understand that. Oh, for followers for 15K. Oh, okay, yeah. See, I smarter childhood myself again. Yeah, my grandmother passed away last Thursday, Mr. Metabytes. So it's basically been funeral prep and funerals all week, and that will continue on until next week. Duck CP, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Where's a Duck P? Either way, welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're having a good day. Okay, so I've pre-downloaded this image because it's 3 gigs. I actually didn't need to do that because I have gigabit Ethernet or gigabit internet. So probably could have got away without it. I'm gonna just set this up from scratch and see where it takes us. I could follow my video, but I'm gonna re-record another video anyway. So we are gonna get a new how to set up a virtual machine video at some point. But I have yeah, I'm gonna tell on myself, fuck it. I have a bunch of ISOs, and I just downloaded this one today. Doing a Hackintosh ISO, a random FreeBSD one. We've got a copy of Windows 8 that I'm pretty sure is unlocked. We have unlocked versions of old versions of Visual Studio. there's some interesting stuff that I have prepared for it. I probably don't need any of this shit, to be honest. I have not installed Visual Studio 2012 in years. Oh yeah, and an old version of SQL Server. These were licensed. They came from one or two places. They are legitimate licenses, but except for the macOS one. They either came from my university MSDN subscription, or they came from my previous employer's MSDN subscription. But they don't require license keys, which I think is weird. But anyway. Century self-hosting is frustrating as the product is enjoyable. It's weird. Yeah. Well, anytime you run a sufficiently complicated piece of software, it's going to be a pain in the ass. And the experts are going to be much better at running it for you. Hey, what's up, Crow? How you doing? School licenses are the best? Yeah. Still have a number of Windows license keys for Windows 7, Windows 8. I do too, but I don't know what I would use them for. Because I usually, if I need old Windows, I'll just go to modern.ie and download it from there. Although I've been trying to find a Windows XP image for dumb reasons. So I have, where did I even show you this? I have some old Visual Basic 5 or Visual Basic 6 code. I can't remember which one. And I don't have a good way to build it. Because I'm pretty sure the last compiler that supported that only ran on Windows XP. And so I can't find the operating system. I can't find the compiler. I have the code. I want to make a binary of it. Just so I could say that it exists. But my dad might have Windows XP images. Lambs, hello, welcome back. Good to see you again. Okay, but anyway, we're gonna click new. Also, do I want to show chat this? Maybe I'll show chat this. Do you want to see something amusing? Hey, hype train. Thank you, chat. Appreciate that. I could become 10 years older, just like that. Do you want to see how? This is entirely for a bit, so. Hi, chat. Where do I usually put these? What is that, right? Do other line M's let you stack enough so you can mimic an XP scenario? I'm not sure. Why not use ReactOS, says Pikachu? I don't even know what that means. Anthony writes code, born in 1973. Yeah. These are fashion classes. They don't do anything. Oh, for sure. That's why I'm pushing for the SAS offering. But our rational security compliance folks make any new BA engagement harder than it needs to be. Yeah. Yeah, I know that feel. This where I put things? No, surely not there. The EVMs? Yeah, that sounds right. Ubuntu 2204. But anyway. It was for a bit, but there's half black, half white. Oh, I don't know. They're flat lenses. Hey, what's up, Bitty Monkey? Hello. I need glasses too. I do not need glasses. I purchased them entirely for a bit. Yeah. Where's the attached fake nose and mustache? Right, Jarunk? Also good to see you again. Is there any reason you're switching to a new dev OS besides it's new? I usually upgrade whenever the next version comes out. Or at least try to. No real reason, I guess, other than things will eventually become end of life. The mic is doing that thing again where you move your mouth and it's not making any sound. Yeah, it's because it's very directional and I mumble to myself, and that's just fine. You'll just have to not hear me. For a split second I got confused why I think it looked like Robert Downey Jr. Yeah, right. ReactOS is an OS binary compatible with computer programs and device drivers made for Windows Server 2003 and later. What? That's not old enough, I don't think. Oh wait, Windows Server 2003. Oh, I was thinking 2013. Maybe it would work. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have an XP disk somewhere too. I could probably just do that. Or I could torrent it. Probably the other option. Max Programming! Hello, welcome. I was just wondering if there was anything this enables you that you didn't have before, or just normal reasons. Yeah, just the normal reason upgrade stuff. We're gonna go into expert mode because it's gonna let me do this as well. Fuck. Wait, what the fuck? Why did this reset? Oh right, I remember now. This little mode thing is dumb. Ubuntu 2204. I like how it immediately sets the memory to this. Create a virtual hard disk now. Yeah. Actually, I don't even think I need the advanced mode, but okay, we're not gonna make the same mistake we made last time. We're gonna make this much bigger. Because what did we end up with? We had a 40 gig? Yeah. We're gonna more than double the size. Sounds like a good idea. And we are gonna do fixed size because it is faster, but slower to create. But it'll be faster at runtime. Now this is gonna go brr for a while. We got a nice we don't know how much time is remaining, so we're just gonna guess over and over and over and watch it tick up repeatedly. So this is related to Python. Yeah, kind of. It's, you know, the development environment that I work in. So you'll see how I set up a machine, and maybe you can follow along as well. And I will make a YouTube video about this later. So I already have one for the previous Ubuntu release, but yeah. Thank you, Windows Server, because I want to actually learn some Windows Server administration. There's zero way for normal consumers to purchase Windows Server with a consumer product, which is stupid. That's kind of funny. You can pirate it though. Shaz! Oh! Oh! With the 2-year sub. Thank you, Shaz, for your continued support. It's good to see you again. I believe that gets you the final badge. The fanciest of badges. You do have the fanciest of badges. And Kevin is back as well at 21 months. Thank you for your continued support. Good to see you again. Good evening, fellow humans. Good evening. I don't know why this is not started the progress bar yet. Do I have enough disk space? I should double check that. E drive. Yeah, you've got 300 gigs. You've got plenty of space. I have this over my notifications, so I can't see that Zan has followed, as well as Max Programming. Thank you both for the follow. Welcome, welcome. And Mumu Takun. Mumu Takun. Maybe that's probably better. Has also followed. Whoa, Yoda Droid is also getting the 2-year badge. What? So many people with the fanciest badge. Holy shit. Yeah, I don't have aviators, Kevin, but does this work for you? I don't know. It's not quite the same. Not quite the same. Got my notepad and pencil. How am I supposed to follow along? Oh, there'll be a YouTube video. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. 2 years, indeed. I want to get a license key. They offer the ISO online, but no way to get a license key. No, we can probably just. Never mind. I'm not gonna advocate for cracking Windows on stream. Why isn't Twitch updating? Yeah, it did that. It glitched for me too. It showed you with no badge, but now you have badge. Everything is right in the world. Anti-badge club, yeah. Is it counting down now? I don't know, man. I don't even know what it's doing. Oh, it is counting down. Is it making it on disk? I feel like the 40 gig one happened like instantly. I don't know why this one's so slow. It's literally an SSD. Like, what are you doing? Yeah, it's not doing anything yet. I wonder if it's if it's implemented poorly. Just do it. No CPU, no disk. What? The fuck is it doing then? Hello? Maybe there's a background process using disk? VirtualBox interface. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Writing at 300 megabytes per second. Okay. It's understandable, I guess. Okay, cool. Morty, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. God, my windows are all over the place. Hard time keeping up. Oh, it's because it's taller than usual. Damn, those 3 minutes are long. Yeah. Do you use Windows play games? Yes. Oh, and Codes. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you again. Find the high disk usage process. Yeah, we found it. We found it eventually. But that'll be good for the drive's lifespan. I mean, Yeah, anytime you do writes, kind of reduce it, but whatever. Did it 2 speeds? Good enough. I mean they're SSDs, so this is probably as fast as they're gonna go anyway. Gonna sit back and lurk while I clean my office. Sounds good. Dean else? Have a good lurk. Les Salts has also resubbed 8 months. Thank you for your continued support. Good to see you again. Evening to you as well. Milk Tea 666, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I mean, it is only slightly afternoon for me, but we can say evening. Oh, it's almost done. Look at that. I use Windows to Pikachu. What? Thought it was constantly writing all that? Oh no, it's just because we're just setting up this disk. Okay, so I'm gonna peek at this and see what's different. So already off the bat, we want to bump the number of processors to 5. And we do these two, I think. Yeah, those look the same now. We need to bump the video and enable 3D. Display, max that out, enable 3D. Okay. Okay, those look basically the same now. Now we start. And run through the installer, I guess. Oh god. Okay, you can still see that at least. We are going to select a different ISO. This is weird, I don't remember this. 2204, we can I delete you? No. Delete. Go away. I don't know why I can't delete that. Anyway. I'm not sure I understand your wordplay, Kevin. Other than like spying on someone by peeking it. But Chaz says I'll be lurking too. I gotta get a recursive descent parser for my parser done by Monday. Ooh, fun. I feel like recursive descent is the only type of parser that I kind of know how to work. Oh god, I didn't say start yet. What are you doing? What is this? Where did this come from? Now we'll click start. There we go. Alan Evil! Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. I'm peeking at you through the windows. Oh. Like literal fucking windows. Okay. I understand now. I was not understanding until then. Meta says, what's your CPU, Intel or AMD? You can get the answer by doing this. Try or install Ubuntu. Ubuntu safe graphics. We're gonna do the first one. It's not about telemetry. Yeah, he's talking about literally spying through windows. And I got whooshed real hard. Messages on AMD when I install Ubuntu over VirtualBox that runs kind of slow. Interesting. There's that jam and jellyfish. Oh god. Did not ask for sounds. Can turn that off immediately. Oh. I got spooked. There is a new LTS, and indeed ship it holoballas. Welcome back. Good to see you in RIP headphone users. I mean, it wasn't louder than I usually talk. It just spooked me, I guess. Okay, install Ubuntu. Will I make this bigger? No. I cannot make it bigger. This is we're off to a great start, chat. Continue. We're going to do a minimal installation. We are going to install third-party things. And we're going to do updates. Can you try and make it bigger? It'll get bigger once we install guest editions, but we can't really do those yet. It might also get bigger once it installs drivers. But I'm not sure. But until then, the bottom buttons are just going to get cut off, and that's just the way things go, I guess. You would have thought they would have sized this properly. but no. It's sized properly for when the top bar is missing. Blah blah blah. Continue. And that toi? Yes? Yes? Hello? Oh god. We have bugged out the time chooser. There we go. Okay, and we are going to use Ace of Chili. We are going to call it BabbyBox 2. No, I'll just call it BabbyBox. This name already exists on the network. I will call it BabbyBox 2 for now. And our password will be bad password. Which it knows is a weak password. Okay, require my password to log in. Use Active Directory. Why is that an option? No, thank you. Have you tried Pop OS? I have tried Pop OS. But it's different enough that I don't know, that I'm not using it. Wondering if there's any reason for me to install this yet? Probably not. I personally usually wait for the .1 release, but I didn't really have anything else that I felt like I could work on and also chat with you guys to do today, so that's why we're doing this today. 2 is not descriptive. Yeah, well, the eventual goal is to rename it once BabbyBox the original dies, and yeah, then Jammy BabbyBox will just be BabbyBox. But yeah, it feels like you should move from bad password to weak password. Well, there's a space in it to make it stronger. Haha, Kazalbe. Welcome. How you doing? JammyBox? I feel like Jammy BabbyBox or Babby JammyBox feels better. But what do I know? Or use a very strong password, yeah. Brawlbuzz says, guys, I'm so bad at code. If A is greater than B, then A is equal to B. What? And that's not true. What are you talking about? JabbyBox? I tried to use beef stew as my password once, but it wasn't stroganoff. Oh, Kevin. I feel like Marsha would appreciate that pun, but she's not here. Summersoft, hello. I saw you in someone's stream the other day. I don't remember whose stream I was watching though. I didn't say hi. I was just lurking. So I have no idea whose stream it was. I remember seeing you. Stevo Bandito! Whoa. Thank you for the resub. That's 22 months. It's good to see you again. Hopefully you're doing well. 2 years. Yeah, you're getting pretty close. A bunch of people got their 2-year badge today. You'll be there. You'll be there pretty soon. True Juice? Maybe. I don't know. I feel like I would have said hi in Juice's stream. Maybe it's True stream. But I usually say hi in True stream too. I don't know. But either way, it's good to see you again. Equals the comparison. Oh. TJ's? Oh yeah, it was probably TJ's. Maybe. I would have just lurked there. No offense to TJ. I feel like I don't have too much to contribute to their stream. Have fun with your photos. Yeah, that's totally what I'm gonna do. This is actually like such a sick drawing though. Are we gonna use the same, are we gonna use our same background again, or should I finally pick something that's not from 12 years ago? We'll see what Puppet does. I'm pretty sure Puppet's gonna be super broken. You guys are way too technical for you. Well, we try and I don't know, we try and make stream approachable to anyone, and if you have questions, we'll answer them. But yeah, are you planning to record this and put it on YouTube? Yeah, so my stream VODs always go up on my second channel. but I'm gonna be recording an edited version of this that's short and educational, similar to the one I did for Focal. So like one of my oldest channel videos is setting up a so before I realized that I should let's click bling strings. Go to. Oh, that's loud. Maybe it's not that loud. But yeah, this is the this is basically what I'm doing today, but yeah, anyway. Oh, and the buttons worked here. Anyway. But yeah, I'm gonna be making another video similar to this one. But for today, we're just doing it live, and it'll be on the VOD. And yeah. Put the default bionic background on and confuse people. Yeah, right. Kevin says I tried to use hi-hat as my password at another time, but I couldn't because it contains symbols. Oh, that one's kind of painful. And chick says, surprised you provision it via Puppet instead of Ansible. Fuck YAML. Fuck Jinja. Fuck Jinja templated YAML. That's all I gotta say for that. Use the Kali Linux background to really rile people up. Oh no. Oh no. Do you have a YouTube channel too? Yeah, I have 2 YouTube channels. There is youtube.com/anthonywritescode, which is where my educational content goes, and then stream VODs show up on my second channel. You can subscribe to either of those, Anthony Writes Code or second channel. Sometimes other videos go up on my second channel as well. Like occasionally I will put little stream highlights, like how I almost died during driving school. But that requires me to edit, and yeah, that requires me to edit. So I don't often make highlights. I do my own editing, so I would have to pay somebody to do it. So I'm not gonna do that either. All right, we are past the first restart. All right, restart count plus equals 1. Hey, what's up, Marsma? Hello. Oh, Twitch changed their gift sub icons. Look at that. Got new flat icons. They're a few years late to the flat design. Remove installation media. You don't actually have to do this, but oh, you literally can't. Okay, so we just press enter. 218 notifications. Yeah. So YouTube will give me a notification every time somebody. Do I have to be on YouTube? YouTube will give me a notification every time somebody subs or comments. So yeah, I do click on them via email, but I don't do them that way. Oh. Can I resize this finally? You want to relogin. Add password. Kevin! Kevin has gifted 10 subs. Thank you for the gift subs. Appreciate that, Kevin. I mean, we're basically out of buttons. Yeah, we're not doing this. Skip. Please no. Welcome to Subtum, Anton, Helium Factory, Robian, W. Dorset, Lamon, Ship It Holoballas, Hyde Z, Sci-Fall Hearty, I Am Meppo, and Oxy. Welcome to Subtum. Thank you for the gift subs, Kevin. I appreciate it. And how you doing? How you doing on this Saturday? Done. Okay, we have something that does not have guest editions, so we need to do that next, so that we can get bigger size. Apparently it's written in Dart. Wait, what's written in Dart? Schwarztown. Hello. Welcome. Relevant to your fuck YAML comment. For whatever reason, Chrome doesn't let you mute a tab before you open it, but Firefox does. Fuck everything. Oh my god, I love this. Chainsaw everyone and chainsaw everything. I don't give a chainsaw. I say that all the time. People are like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" But yeah. Did I insert guest editions or not? I think we actually want to do this first. We will let that update. Restart count plus plus. Yeah, we're gonna have to do it again. I don't know why you look different on YouTube. You look cool on YouTube and sober on Twitch. Well, Max Programming, I've had a rough fucking week. This is admittedly probably the shittiest you'll see me on stream. Yeah, my grandmother passed away, and the whole week has been funeral preparation slash trying to stop my family from fighting. It's not going well. It's not going well. But I love streaming, so figured I would do something I love this week. At least one thing. Okay, whatever. First. Then we can inject it. 140 Doritos! Thank you for the sub with Prime. Appreciate that. Submissive Rebel says testing 2204. Yes, well, testing. I'm replacing my, I mean, it's an elaborate ruse. I'm not actually running Ubuntu. I'm running Windows, which I guess these probably gave it away, but. Real Obja, thank you for the 10 gift subs too. What the fuck? You guys are crazy today. Thank you. I appreciate it. Welcome to. I don't have any buttons left. I don't have any buttons left. Trillium Hubson, Skelerung Bile. I definitely said that wrong. Welcome. Pakal, Viprix, Freest, The Gel Mega, Harmless Passerby, Mr. Yan, Josh Finney, and Strange Sorcerer. Welcome to Septum. And Diagon, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. You guys are nuts. Kaidzi, welcome to the stream. Cruel Vulture, hello, hello. Password the keyword came on. Yeah, the password is literally bad password, Cruel Vulture. It is intentionally a bad password so that you see the bad password. Why did this not start? No, I don't want to open it in whatever the fuck this is. Gedit? Kevin is gifted a sub to Winter Squirrel. Oh, I see what's happening. You're regaining your top spot. I see. If subscriber has made their subs public, then YouTube will notify you. Oh yeah, yep. Yeah, it's true. Moved from 2004 to 2204. Nice, nice. The installer is new. Yeah, it's a little bit different. Oh, the installer. Oh yeah, I see. Built in Flutter. Interesting. Why does it work for you in VirtualBox? They use Wayland by default now, and sometimes it does not work, so you have to manually select Xorg session. How's the experience and performance on the Ubuntu installer? I don't know. Seems fine so far. I don't know why this didn't auto run. Oh, the colors are different. We're gonna have to fix that. Media. This. Bad password. See what happens here. Agent J Smith, hello, hello. Sorry to hear that. Well, thank you. Appreciate the kind words. Bumsy, hello, hello. Urum is also here. Hello, hello. Oh my god, I'm so far behind in chat. Knackle Eric, hello, hello. Are you setting up an Ubuntu VM in an Ubuntu VM? No. No, it just looks like that. But how you doing, Knackle Eric? Good to see you again. Oh boy, where is this? Did this work? The system is currently not set up to build kernel modules. Okay, we try again. Sudo. The dash access deprecated may be removed in a later version of GNOME terminal. What? Oh, that was weird. I guess Bash has new highlighting. Oh, these are the sad colors. I don't like these colors. We're gonna try and figure out how to set up the new colors. Yep. 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 Why not use guest editions from apt? Because they don't match the VirtualBox version. And they don't update. So it's usually best to match the ones that ship with your version of VirtualBox. So that's why I do this. Undos3, hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Also, Anton, yeah, I eventually read messages. Oh, cool. Oh, never mind. You both said the same thing. The green and blue don't fit the style. Yeah. Well, we'll try and figure out a way to set it back to these colors because I like these ones better. Kane and Jairus, hello, hello, welcome back. It has been a while. Good to see you again. Alright, did this work this time? Until the system is rebooted. Okay. Alright, we get to reboot again, chat. I don't like doing restart because sometimes it fucks stuff up. We're gonna do... Wait, I think I clicked the wrong button. Why did it just log off? That was weird. I must have clicked the wrong button, but I feel like I didn't. I feel like I didn't. I once tried to use Athos Porthos as my password. Apparently there were too few characters. I don't think I understand that. I pressed the log off button? Okay. I dumb. It must be in the same spot as where the shutdown button is. How you doing, Vorzerg? Hello, hello. Bad password. Okay, can we do this? Oh, thank God. We can make it bigger. We're no longer constrained to a tiny thing. Okay, the other thing... Oh, we have to reboot again. I don't think you can live add shared folders. Aliens. New folder. Ubuntu 2204 shared. Yes. Auto mount. Okay. Oh, it is there. Look at that. I guess I don't have to reboot. Okay, I am going to copy SSH keys into that folder so that I can run all my Bootstrap stuff and hopefully get going. Find where they are. I should probably make new ones, but whatever. They are not there. Oh, here we are. Nope, this is missing my SSH keys. That's my GPG key, though. What? What? Where the fuck are my keys? I can just copy them out of my existing VM. Where's the fun in that? This is so annoying. Okay, well, we're gonna do it the jank way. Media, creds, CP, SSH, into creds. What are the files I need here? I think I just need pubring and secring. Threads, okay. Copy those from here. Here. Oh, Well, or move. That works too, I guess. Make their SS. Oh, I thought I turned off the sound. Why are you dinging at me? GNU PG. Media SF. Friends ID RSA dot pub. Okay, so now I should be able to clone my Puppet stuff. I feel like the font size is too small too, right? Yeah, so we're gonna have to fix that as well. Actually, we can probably just do that. Where's the where's the title bar? It's oh, they put it into here now. Oh, I hate that. That's so annoying. Let's see what we have set over here. Oh, I guess that happened before. Profiles unnamed. 13.5 monospace regular. Best of fun. Here we go. I guess we don't have that font. 13.5. That feels bigger. Oh, we don't have tab tearing. Oh, it's bigger because my window is smaller. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay. Is restart really different than manually restarting? Yeah, it's Birchbox sometimes has a problem with it. How about using a cool retro terminal? Nah, I'd rather just use it. Real Amja, level up. Did Gnome do something funky with the color palette change? Yeah, they changed the colors. I don't know why. I'm gonna change them back, or I'm gonna try and figure out how to change them back because I don't like these colors. They changed these in 2104, so it's been that way for a couple years. Well, a year. But I don't like the new colors. Will you make a snapshot before running Puppet? I mean, I'm probably gonna start this over from scratch. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'll make a snapshot. I don't know. Snapshots. We have a bunch of code to change in Puppet before I even run it. And I can pretty much undo everything that Puppet does, so I'm not really super concerned about that. But it might be a good idea. Mustak, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. What do you got here? That's kind of wild. I don't know why you would want to do that, but... You should capture the terminal settings from decomp so you can automate it. Yeah, that was my plan, Superdog. I don't know. So the problem with these terminal settings here, well, first off, I don't want to set the font size because on my other machines, I use this font size, which you guys would scream at me if I used for stream. So I don't want to set font size, but I do want to figure out how to set this. The thing is, I don't think those settings are on disk anywhere. Well, they are, but they're not. There's two ways to do settings in GNOME. There's the hierarchical settings, and then there's the flat settings. And like some of the stuff here is flat settings. I do have what's that called? G settings. I do have some stuff that is setting things via G settings. Like the desktop background, or the list of apps that are in my sidebar. There's no way this shit's gonna work. Or turning off the screensaver. But I'm pretty sure the other stuff is somewhere else. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Coder, hello, hello, welcome back. I think one of the first streams I joined was you setting up 2004 back in April of 2020. Nice. Joy says, do you plan on using Oh My Zeesh? No. I have no plans to use Zeesh. We've talked about this. You've asked me this before. No. I'm not using Zeesh. I found the stickers that Traffic sent me after I made a blog post. They sent you stickers? It already fixed your typo and get grep? Oh, I have an alias. Is get grep working out of a get repo? No, this is a get repo. Yeah. You can use dconf watch slash. Oh. Wait, dconf might be like way better than the bullshit that I was doing. Maybe there's two systems for this? Oh. G settings utility. Okay, so there's dconf and G settings? Cool. I have a lot of stuff to learn there, I guess. This is 2004. This is 2204. We got two different virtual virtual machines, not virtualized. Storage child, hello. Is the possibility of running Ubuntu 2x.x via VirtualBox allowed because you have it physically on your disk? What do you mean allowed? I'm not sure what you mean. What do you mean? Is it Arch? No, it's not Arch, Mad Flash. 25 different ways to do things as always? Yeah. Alright, let's install Git. And clone again. Why didn't it ask me my SSH password? Oh. Get that from my password manager. Oh no. Shared clipboard bidirectional. Let's do that again. Clear the clipboard. There we go. Alright. I know I'm going to need a separate branch for this, so we're going to make a new branch to get started here. There are a few things that I know I need to fix before we run this. Or which way do we want to do this, chat? We do it one of two ways. One, where I guess the things that are broken and fix them up front, or two, we just run shit and see what breaks. Which one do you want to do? I think the second one might actually be more fun. But it's up to you. Run and break? Okay. We'll do it that way then. Alright, so I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna guess what the first thing to break is. We don't have Ruby installed. That's what's gonna fail first. 100%. Ready? Hey! Ruby, no install recommends. Yeah. Does that bring in gem? Hopefully. That was fast? Yeah. Is 2204 like part of a disk partition where you have Windows installed? No, I'm not dual booting. It's just the way it represents it is there's literally just a file on disk. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. I need to take this. Let me mute. More funeral stuff. Okay, I'm back. But yeah, the virtual machine is basically just some files on disk. So like this 100 gig file here is my VM disk image. So that's how that works. Okay, now we have Ruby. Let's try it again. It should actually start Puppet this time. If it doesn't, we're kind of fucked. Undefined method requests for nil class. Okay, I already know what this error is because I had to fix it once already. Oh, not having tab tearing is painful. I had to fix this for frequency already. Argument CI, yeah, run there. Grab. What am I grabbing for? R10K. Run Puppet. Oh, it's Nano. Gross. I'm surprised Nano actually ships with 3.8.0. Okay, so that's Control T, Control Z? That's so stupid. Oh god. Oh, the keyboard shortcut. Oh, I hate it. Okay, so I actually have to downgrade R10K due to the way Ruby works, I think. Okay, maybe that'll work. Why not dual boot? Because I break virtual machines all the time. And this is way easier to manage. And I need both Windows and Linux running at the same time. And you can just watch my video. I answer it in there. Hey, what's up, Kmart? Hello, hello. Surprised you didn't use the proper amount of RAM for 8 gigabytes, 8,892 megabytes. So, the background to this chat is Docker desktop, Docker for Mac, or whatever the fuck it's called now. I don't actually remember what it's called. Defaults the amount of RAM to 8,092 megabytes because their engineers are idiots. Oh god. What the fuck is this? These must be snaps. God, snaps. Oh, it's gonna purge snap. Yeah, this is gonna break the computer. Yeah, we purged snap, so Firefox is gone. I remember you had a custom patch to extract tabs from the terminal note. Yeah, I will need to rebase that. Yep. But I'm pretty sure this is gonna install a bunch of like random ass old packages, so I don't. This is gonna put the machine in some terrible state. I already know, but we're doing it the fun way, I guess. I didn't even make a snapshot. We're doing this the fun way. It should be 8192, but it's not. It's 8092 for some fucking reason. Yeah, I think probably for now, or at least the easiest thing to do is to just deal with the Firefox snap. We're slowly installing things. It's gonna try and install 3.6. I don't know what that's gonna do. It's gonna also try and set up Podman, which I don't know what that's gonna do either. But the goal of this is to get to a state where I can make a VM, run the script, and end up with a working computer. So I think that's gonna be fine. libSSL dev. Ooh, interesting. Oh, this must be for building Python, or building Git or something. But I think it's actually gonna come pretty close to working. Probably not gonna need to change too much stuff. Whenever my browser constantly refreshes when I was trying to muscle memory control, the Logitech keyboard set the M5 key, left control to F5. What? That seems awesome. Or it seems awful. But also kind of awesome. Asenzor says, why did you use Puppet over Ansible or Chef? Is the MOTD still set properly? Yeah, there you go. That's why. Because fuck YAML. Oh. This package is uninstallable %. Okay, good. That would have been another thing that would have totally fucked things. Good. Could not set up site customize. Yeah, that makes sense as well. Why does Pregman have a YAML config? Because I was dumb. I was young and dumb, and I did not realize the mistake that I had made. But such is life, I guess. Pigspine, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Sorry I missed your notification. Use macOS for dev, but I can't for the life of me spend a huge chunk of money on a MacBook. Yeah, well, macOS kind of sucks for development anyway, so you're not really missing out on anything. Print %f % fail. Yeah, I don't know why there's a random % character there. Which package to download and install via HTTPS without using curl or wget? Well, dpackage is just the installer. It doesn't actually do downloads. That's usually the layer on top of dpackage. Apt or whatever. Oh god, what is it doing? What is this? apt-conf update stamp. Don't know what that's about. Hey, we have Babby though, in theory. Look at that. Babby's installed. You know, this is actually more successful than I thought it was gonna be. Senpai, why you skirting the words? You know you're not supposed to say that word. Hey, what's up, Jaholo? Hello. RPM does that? Yeah, well, RPM is the downloader portion. Dpackage is not the downloader portion. Trying to print fail and forgot to escape it? Maybe, I don't know. 2204 is already released? Yeah, well, it's almost in May. We're almost in May. Meister Sherlock, hello. Just learned that while using TOML, if you want to use an escape sequence on a special character, you have to use single quotes while describing the string instead of double quotes because TOML. Because lol TOML. Oh, man. It's nearly 2023? No, that's not how that works. The fact that we're almost in May is crazy to me? Yeah. We've completed 3rd March. 3rd March? 3rd March. 3rd March. Now what is it doing? Oh, that's so painful. We gotta fix that. Pip. Pip is running. God, what? Why? PS3 help. Azure CLI is taking hundreds of CPU. What? Do I even need that? Okay. That's Podman. We knew that was gonna fail. Okay. Run failed a little bit. let's fix some of this stuff. Where did I clone this? Oh, to the wrong spot. Okay, so I know What do you mean not a get repo? Oh. I know this needs to get updated. Podman. Yeah, we don't need you anymore. And this is just going to be package Podman fuse. I don't even think I need fuse overlay FS. We just need Podman. I don't even think I need build it. I think it comes with it. I think we just need this. This all goes away because Podman is now part of Universe in that. Now we need to find you. We don't have 3.6. And we don't have 3.10. That comes from here. Oh. Did we install Python 2 on this? I occasionally need Python 2 on a video, right? Maybe we'll keep Python 2 around. Should fix that. Elucidus, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. March 791st. Yeah. With all these VMs, I'm not convinced the Windows desktop you show isn't also a VM. No, that one's actually real. Azure Big Boy Go Burr. Yeah, why did it take so long? Because it's almost a gig? What the fuck? Why? Was it almost a gig before? It's gotten a bit bigger. Don't quite know what's going on there, but sure. Azure had an issue with their Postgres where they had cross-account reads because of a regex issue. Oh god. Seems pretty bad. Hey, what's up, Mohammed? Hello, hello. And Strike It Up, how you doing? Don't keep Python 2 alive. Did I put 3.8 dist utils? Oh, we're in the wrong VM. Oh, good call. Good call. That is a typo. I could probably do this with a loop. But hey, what's up, Strike It Up? Don't keep Python 2 alive. We need it in videos occasionally. I'm gonna fuck it. Yeah, we don't need Python 2. Sure. I think it's already installed because I think that code already ran. Yeah. Well, it's already there, so we're gonna keep it. Daydreamed, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Azure CLI is a Chrome instance. Yeah, it might as well be. The same as ADS CLI, just tons of JSON. I don't know. I got other things to look at right now. But maybe. Linux Mint 18.2. That's pretty old. A little weird extension PP. Yeah. Yeah, Puppet uses PP as its extension. Okay, so that should fix a couple of the things. Let's see. Should fix this. I don't know what the fuck's going on over here. Also, why is it on the left and not the right? Should fix this. Oh, not this though. Let's see. We're gonna need Podman to actually do this though. I like how this is, I update this every 2 years. Oh, I have updating instructions. Oh, thank God, past me. Okay, we're gonna run this again. Oh, I guess I could have fixed it on the other machine. That would have been a thing. Oh, oh yeah, we know that. It's fine. That is fine. Oh, I'm out of water already. Why did I say water weird? Good. Does this mean I have Podman? I do. Oops. Dash TI. What am I doing? Here we go. 404 not found. Oh. Does node source not have pool? No. Conf? No. Dists? No jammy. What version is this? 12? What the fuck? Why is this so old? Why is it node 12? That's like ancient. How does rerunning Puppet work? Does it remember stuff? No, it checks the state. It checks state and performs actions based on checking the states. Windows dings during Ubuntu install? Yeah, it's, yeah. How you doing, Whale Walker? We'll use this node anyways. I think what we'll do is, for now, instead of using jammy, we'll use whatever the most recent one was. Oh, impish. We'll try that, see what happens. Try that. And that should get a few more things working. Why did that cause Python 3 to fail? Oh, because... Oh. Because apt update failed. I understand. Still broken, that's fine. Wait, these colors are slightly less bad than before. Yeah, but still not... Oh, that's just because my PS1 changed. But still not the right colors. Do I install everything with Puppet? Yeah, I try and install everything with Puppet. I think this might not work either. This might still be compiled against libssl1. Oh, it'd just be node, right? Wait, why does Node.js depends Python 3 minimal? A little weird. Don't know what that's about. Libnode. Oh. Yeah, they poorly named their package, so it has a slur in it. I have allowed your automod. Add permitted term. Oh, not that I actually wanted to add that as a permitted term, but I did want to let your message through. I thought it was Python 2. It used to be, yeah. Okay, so now we have Pythons installed. Do we have Node installed? We do. It appears to work. Icarus, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. To install. Oh, I already read that. Yeah. Okay, so in theory, all we need to do is figure out what the fuck I did here. And get the terminal thing working. reamd. Okay, how do we update? It allow authenticated download only whatever.dsc. Okay, find GNOME terminal jammy. 14 is so old, 18 is out already? Yeah. I should probably, hold on. Just the browser window. Let's see, does node source have 18 on X? Still only for impish. I guess we can do that instead. Zeden, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Sure, we'll go to 18. Okay, we need to find the DSC for this. Dget, allow unauthenticated. Download only this. BBP import DSC star.dsc Debian branch Ubuntu jammy upstream branch upstream create missing branches. Apparently can't do it that way. All right. Git checkout. And then gbp pq import. And then terminal notebook.c. Oh, it's cc now. Uh-oh. 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 I don't even remember where the patch is. I seem to remember it's an if 0. Yeah. Sure as shit. Okay. These instructions don't make sense. Oh, maybe they do. And then go check out main. Then cp debian patches re-enabled tab tearing to dot. Okay, last time I did this was July of 2020. Seems about right. I'm surprised they ported to C++. It's kind of cool. Tried running some Docker container with Ubuntu jamming. It failed with apt update. Interesting. 3 downloads to downloading the latest node from their website. They have binaries for Linux, but not specific to Ubuntu. I could probably do this instead of a system package. Yeah, you know what? I think that's actually going to be more future-proof, so maybe we'll do that instead. So then I can just slap this into opt and then not deal with the PPA and the packaging. Might be what we'll do. Let me leave myself a little note for that. Use node from TGC. But I gotta fill up my water, so I'm gonna do that real quick. I'll be right back. My only wife says anybody's gonna you picked Ubuntu. I've been using Ubuntu for almost 15 years now, so no reason to change. Kyle Rex, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, I will see you in a sec. I'll be right back. Yeah, the chat thing is really annoying. But we will actually be working on that next week, maybe the week after. Because yeah, this shit sucks. I don't know why it deletes like that. But we should be able to actually fix it next week due to some. Let me show you the silly thing that I made. Also for a bit. HP.server. Yeah, so I made this thing to pretend Twitch chat using WebSockets and a little bit of JavaScript and HTML. So in theory, I could reuse the code that I wrote for this to make a chat overlay that doesn't suck. So we'll be working on that because fucking Streamlabs, they're bullshit. Amazingly SK, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. But yeah, we'll be able to reuse, maybe not reuse any of the code, but something like that. Kevlar says, are you using the Twitch IRC connector? Yeah, that's how this works. This thing, I'm just faking it. It's entirely some code where I just like make fake users. These are all of the regulars in this person's chat, and then send messages with async IO. So that's how this thing works. But it wouldn't work that way. I'd probably need to set up a web server, a WebSocket server as part of the bot, stores the most recent messages in memory, and WebSocket it up. I think that's how that would work. But yeah. Mordeus says, Python, what you building? We are trying to set up a new virtual machine. Yeah, we are trying to set up a new virtual machine. Yelp tools. Interesting. To get things working. Wonder if we can make that. Probably do this. Mordeus, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. First sweet hippo wallpaper, please. We'll see what that looks like. I have the focal or the precise wallpaper because I really like the precise wallpaper. Oh, why does it do that? Docker run. Yeah, I think that'll work. Let's see what this does. It's gonna build for a long time. Okay, while that's going, I think we can do the node stuff. Do you have shutdown source when not visible and refresh browser when scene becomes active? No, I don't. I don't have either of those. We have gone through all of the properties on this, and here I can show you. I can show you that it doesn't have those. Oh wait, you're not gonna be able to see this. Files setting. Where's this one? Oh. Neither of these are checked. It's just fucked for some reason. I'm pretty sure it's, I don't know, but I think it's a Streamlabs bug. But even if these two are checked, we should be able to make a chat overlay that still works. Because we'll just persist some of the recent messages in memory and on startup send the most recent ones. So even if it does refresh due to some weird bug, we'll be able to do something fancy there. But the interesting thing here is, oh, this is actually up to date. Yeah. Anyway, we will be able to do it properly rather than the broken Streamlabs stuff. Probably ran out of ports. What? No? Why would I run out of ports? What do you mean? Hey, what's up, Venus Kami? I mean, kind of. We're in the process of setting stuff up. Like right now, we're building a Docker image. It's taking a while. Let's kind of. We're trying to fix my terminal because this is a feature that I use. See, I can't tab tear here. I compile it back in on the last 3 versions. It's just commented out in the code. So yeah, we're trying to fix that right now. But while that's building, we're gonna try and do this, which is to just download Node from this R instead of the other way we're doing it. Then we don't need a PPA. And that'll be one fewer thing that breaks when upgrading. Okay, we can cherry pick some other stuff already from this. 3.8.0. Actually, we can probably just do it over here. Get checkout main. Downgrade R10K so it works on Jammy. Right, we gotta do pre-commit things. It's crazy to me that they just comment out that code rather than making it configurable. Well, I know why they do it. The reason they don't make it configurable is because it can crash the terminal emulator and the whole Windows system. Like tab tearing is just broken, but I know how to avoid breaking it, so why not use chat? I don't know what Chatterino is, because I'm a programmer, and I can do it myself better. Chatterino is a chat client for Twitch, yeah, because I have no intention of reusing some other thing. I had it set up to on an M1 Pro. Wait, how do you use your virtual? What are you using for virtualization? Because VirtualBox doesn't work, and I don't want to pay for VMware. I'm waiting for work to give me a copy of it. Okay. Oh, the purple is different too. Oh, I don't like that. UTM uses Qemu. Oh. Oh, I don't really want to use Qemu. Are you gonna set up a VM on the work Mac? Yeah, eventually. Have you tried Pop! OS? I have. You were the third person to ask me about Pop! OS today. My work uses Subversion? Oh god. VMware is shit, didn't work at all. VMware worked fine for me on my Stripe computer. I'm hoping it works on my Sentry computer. Okay, git grab node source. What do I do this for? Okay, so we do this here in desktop. I do ensure absence for all of these. Let's see. Dead slow won't even boot? Which bad password is the password. Which architecture did you pick? Sudame says PyScript. What is PyScript? What do you mean? Didn't want to pay for parallels? Yeah. That was actually quite nice. Not what I expected when I got this project. Huh, you were using ARM? Interesting. Because I know you could emulate AMD 64. I don't know why you would want to, though. Okay, so this should uninstall that. Yeah, we no longer have Node. Okay, cool. That is what we want. Modules, desktop, manifests, node.pp. I'm gonna copy the PyPy one. And we are going to this. Then that. And we are going to do this. And we need AMD. No, they just do x64. Okay. Which one's bigger? Which one do we want? We are gonna use the XZ, I guess. tar.xz? Is that what it is? tar.xz. And it comes from this. So this should be node slash blah 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 node dash version. I'm gonna have to make architecture work properly as well when I do this for my other machine. Because I'm pretty sure right now I just hard code the architecture in a bunch of places. Creates. I don't know that. Curl-o node.tgz. This. Oh, that was like instant. So this will actually create node dash this dash Linux dash x64 in what is Corpack? Does anyone that does JavaScript know what Corpack is? Don't know what that is. Interesting. Lots of clutch, thank you for the link, appreciate it. Icon something spicy. Okay. From Mariota? Spicy from Mariota? Oh. I feel like this isn't that spicy. It's pie died. It's not even that spicy. Interesting. I wish I was a PyCon, but such is life. Quicksort allows out uploads again. What do you got for me? Oh, nice stickers. Neat, neat. Jabroni Extreme, welcome, welcome. You really shouldn't type your password on webcam. I know. That's why my password is bad password. Bad password. Oh no! You know my password! Oh no! Fucking owned. But yeah. A bit easier than trying to explain in chat. Yeah. Yeah. How you doing, Master Clutch? Borean Dorian, hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Hacked. Yeah. All I heard was Hunter 2. That was loud. Oh, sorry. Sorry. I emoted a bit too much. I can't see my messages? What do you mean? The messages are working fine. Or are you trying the Hunter 2 meme? Is that what we're going for? Okay, so in theory I have to symlink that thing into bin. H, this is what I want. So we will do node mpx What were all the binaries in there? They're gonna be symlinks to symlinks. Interesting. Core pack. Each package. Okay, so we should be able to do this and then bin sure link target opt node dash linux dash x64 in bin. Yeah. Yeah, that should work. See what happens. Dorian, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Andrew Costa, good to see you again. Hello, hello. May I suggest you change the password to incorrect? If you ever forget it, the OS will remind you what it is. I don't think I will ever forget this. Did I see your message about core pack? I did not see your message about core pack. Nope. This was noted as part of the latest LTS. It allows you to easily install shims for other package managers such as Yarn, PNPM, and others. Interesting. I just set up a toolchain on Windows and involved downloading zip files like it's 1998. I mean, that's what I'm kind of doing right here, except they're TarXZs. Easy Light, hello, hello, and Andrew Costa. Good to see both of you. Why did Adam get replaced by VS Code? Marketing? You don't have a video on Puppet? I do. Configuration management. Oh, Andrew Costa got it. Okay, cool. Oh, we didn't actually include it. Include. There's no way I sorted these properly, so we'll just do this real quick. Now, will we get node? Could not find resource. Oh. Yeah, this is the... Arcove. Maybe we do archive name. Yeah, that'll be better. Archive name for a $. Thank God we have good syntaxality. Oh, it's wrong too. Desktop colon node is now in there. I don't know what you're saying, details. What do you mean? Why don't you work? Oh, do I have a BZ2 in here somewhere? I do. Thank you. Good call. Thank you, Mustang. That would do it. Loading facts. Yeah, get some sick facts going. Okay. Oh. Yo. It fucking works. Let's go. Oh. Never saved this to-do file. Okay. That's kind of nice. Recoil Money, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. I use node from a TGZ instead of a PPA. Feels jankier, but will make it easier to upgrade in the future. Okay, let's go back over here. That'll conflict. Yep. Let us run Puppet, which will purge stuff, and then I will be able to delete some files. We're gonna use this as a cleanup as well. Celebrate rewrite Babian node? Oh. Yeah, that's expected still. Oh, did this finish? No, it did not. We'll start it again. Sick, we have node. So I should be able to get rid of this file since it's all just purges. There's no way these are gonna work. Okay, there's definitely some stuff in here that I can purge. Wait, why is it still linking a nano RC? I don't think I have one of those. Maybe I do still have a minimal one? To do, remove eventually. Yes, indeed. I probably just grab for to do now. Oh, need to purge these anymore. Record, don't need to purge those anymore. I'm pretty sure this breaks Firefox, so we're gonna need to fix that. This, and we can go this. Okay, I'll run that again. Petasnake says, my team finished all tasks in our backlog for about a month. What do you think are good things you can do to improve a pretty large Flask Django project if you have free time? Set up linters, code formatters, type checker. Those are my usual go-to. Recoil Money, hello, hello. First time catching the stream. Big fan of the YouTube channel. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm doing fairly well. Hey, what's up, Parsit? Hello, hello. You upgrade your VM setup, I upgrade my router setup. Oh, you replied. I see, I understand. That's why I didn't see them. Oh, you whispered them. Yeah, that would totally make sense why I did not see them. Okay. Actually, let's actually update this. I think there's a list comprehension in Puppet. Maybe not. I just sworn there was like a map. I don't want to use reduce. Hey, so we wait for this to build. How big is this image? Gigabyte. Holy shit. I'm starting to like the green color. This green is alright. This is the new green. The old green sucks though. This blue is really bad too. I wonder if there's a like color scheme classic or something. Oh, it comes from the system theme. What the fuck? What's the old one? None of these are good. Sarcastic taunting. Thank you for the resub at 35 months. Holy shit, you are almost at 3 years. That is crazy. Good to see you again. Hopefully you're doing well. You're spreading the good word of rest. I understand. So Nude says, are there some alternatives to Puppet? Yeah, there's a bunch of them. Chef, Ansible, Salt. What else? It's like 5 or 6. But I don't want to write Ginger templated YAML. You can easily apply an iPad, so whisper instead of mention. Oh, it makes sense. Makes sense. T rest. Yeah. I've heard good things about salt. You've heard good things about salt? Ooh. Salt is another one of those technologies that has stolen hundreds of hours of my time. But oh, is this the old one? This looks maybe like the old one. What is it over here? Oh, it's British English too. Look at that. Look what they snuck in there. They snuck a fucking U in there. Oh, okay. So if I just do Tango. Let's not change this though. Let's do this first, and then we'll do gconf watch slash, and then we will change this to Tango. Oh, it's the stupid hierarchical bullshit. Well, that sucks. Is this even right though? This looks better. This looks like what we had before. Yeah. We'll just set it manually for now. Yeah, this is, these are the colors. Well, this is the old PS1. Ironic to me that nobody writes config files in Lua. Why would you do that? That sounds awful. After almost 3 years, I have no clue what to put in these sub messages. Baka, baka, baka. All works if you work with a version that is at least 3 releases old, and then you pray upgrading doesn't break everything. Upgrading never works in Salt. Never ever. Not once. Not once does upgrading in Salt work. Nope. That's the correct spelling. It's just English. If it works, it's really fast. What? I do not. I have the opposite experience with Salt. Salt is the slowest one, from what I have seen. Yeah, so I'd have to figure out hierarchical profiling to make this work. So I'm gonna manually set it and not do it. Oh, this may have succeeded. So if I do, can I do this? I feel like I can't. I think this doesn't work. Yeah. If I do gdebbie-n, file not found. Oh, this is supposed to be dist. Oh, that only installed one of the 2 packages. It just straight up ignored this second argument. Okay, so in theory, if I close out all these and no, no, it's more broken than before. Oh, it's gonna crash. Maybe? Oh wait, that worked. Why did that one work? What the fuck? It only works if I drag it up. If I drag it down, it doesn't work. And that causes it to crash. Yeah, this is why they have compiled it out. If I drag it to the right, it doesn't work. If I drag it up, it does work. Okay. No? Even that doesn't work. Oh, that sucks. Oh, it's specifically if I drag it to the top bar, then it works? That sucks. They've made they disabled this feature like years ago due to a bug report, and then it's just gotten worse ever since. I mean, this is still better than nothing, but it's gonna be real frustrating. Computer, welcome, welcome. Works as expected? Yeah. 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 J-Man's here. Force Penguin, hello, hello. Fenix says, where can I see your current PC specs? If you do FAQ computer, you can find those there. Why is the bar so huge? Which bar? The title bar? Or the tab bar? I don't know. I shouldn't upgrade to 22FR. No, this is my own. This is a hacked version, a hacked up version of GNOME Terminal. So this isn't their fault. This is my fault. What's the new environment for? Just rebuilding my same development environment, but 2 years into the future. Also, welcome back, Just Autumn. Um, yeah. Why is this so hard to implement dragging? Chromium has it right, so it must be a relatively trivial thing to add. There's a thing in GNOME for doing tab tearing, but they have disabled it for GNOME Terminal for reasons. Are your eyes blue? Yes. Your window manager is broken? Yeah. Running alloc so it wouldn't be affected by this? Yeah, that's true. Hey, what's up, Rizix? Hello, hello. Good to see you again. Yeah, so that's a little unfortunate. Because, like, over here I can drag it wherever I want. It doesn't have to be... a bar for some reason. And I could probably debug it and fix it and do a whole bunch of other shit. But do I really want to? I don't know. Updates for Jammy. Do I really not have a Prigmaker figure? I don't. I gotta figure out what the hell this is. What is this 65 megabyte volume? I gotta assume this is like a snap volume. Yeah. Dance, sidebar, dance! Holy fuck. What all is this? It's a Python 3.8 executable. Oh, is this snap itself? Interesting. Ugh. But I think I don't want snap, but I think I don't have a choice. Let's reboot and see if they go away. Genius, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Build a new terminal in Rust? No, I'm good. The fact that I can't drag and drop icons from desktop into a text editor annoys me a lot in 2004. Can't you keybind it? I don't think so. Thanks. The tornado that tore through Kansas was nuts. Yeah, I saw some of the photos for that. Al Gore! Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. The gnome devs are on something for sure. Yeah. Things are so much cleaner with Snap. Such a great product. Yeah, right. Longfish is back. Welcome back. Yeah, this looks better. The Snap drives are gone. But I don't have Firefox. Is this when I finally bite the bullet and use Google Chrome? Or is this a Snap also? Chromium Chrome driver. That's not what I want. Chromium browser. Transitional package for a Snap. Kill me. Kill me. Kill me. Anyone noticed if the Twitch quality isn't set up to auto, the audio is trash? Huh. Be fine. Why not Firefox? Well, Firefox is a Snap too, and I don't really want the difference. It'd be a Firefox PPA or a dev. Yeah, I know, but it's just such a pain in the ass. There's ESR. I don't really want ESR. Also, I'm pretty sure these are just wrappers around the Snap too. Oh no, they are actually the Full package. Oh, we could do Firefox next. Just run unstable. Wait, why do they say newer version available? Oh, because it's 1:1 snap. Oh, that's so dumb. A little annoying. How's your chess? Any improvements? I've mostly just been playing puzzles because I don't really have time to do anything more than that. Haven't done today's puzzles. I guess we could do those. There though. I'm 1580 in puzzles right now. Watch me suck at chess. That's a check. And mate. Oh, no one's ever done that puzzle. Okay. Probably need to move our queen, or we need to check. Do it with you. We can get a check there. We'll either force the queen to block or king to block. Yeah, that feels like our best move, but I'm not sure what to do from there. Okay. We could go forward one space. I don't think that helps us too much. Then the king will just go back. Like this is a check. Oh, it's a check and a fork. Oh. Oh. Oh, there's a queen fork. That was way better. God damn it. Okay, well. That's what you get for going too fast, I guess. We have a check here. Oh, yeah. But now what? We just lose our. We take here. We lose this still. Oh, and maybe we don't. I'm not gonna read your hints in chat either. Yeah, I don't know what to do here. I don't know what the best move is. I think I should just go with my original idea, even though I'm pretty sure it's just a sack for no reason. Yeah. Oh, it was right. Okay, cool. The fourth puzzle? Usually we only get 3. Okay, we have a check there. Super help. We also have a check here. Oh, this check is nice because we just take the rook. Oh no, we don't just take the rook. But now we do. Or is it here? Oh, because okay, that wasn't so bad. Got a few points today. Then I usually do daily puzzle. But it's Saturday and those are the hard ones? Oh, but these ones matter less because I don't get points. I feel like we gotta move the queen one way or another. That's such a weird setup. That is my first thought, is to retreat, but that's super passive. But it covers this. Okay. uh... Now what? Ah, shit. I have no idea. This is my gut. But yeah, you can probably tell I'm not very good at chess. I don't know what that accomplishes me though. Hmm. Uh. Hmm. This rook is what we're moving. That gives me even less of an idea. Does it want a sack for a trade? Doesn't feel like it's that useful. Oh, it's the same idea that I had just in the other direction. Okay, alright. Okay, anyway, cool. There's our me sucking at chess for the day. I gotta figure out what I want to do with Snap. Uh, Do we use the Firefox beta? Snap? 24 days in a row? Yeah, well, I had a day where I was not there. Look at all you fucking backseaters. Oh boy. I've missed so much chat. Or I miss. Hello, hello. If you have to build your computer now, would you choose Intel or AMD? I have always built Intel machines, so that's what I know. Neosogratic, hello, hello, welcome, welcome. What is the benefit of a split keyboard? The idea is to have your hands at a natural shoulder width distance. As soon as I switch back from auto to 720p, the audio gets so much better. Oh, you're probably on 480p or something even worse. I prefer is Firefox Developer Edition, but I don't know what PPAs are currently available. I think that's what this is. Maybe. What you ended up. Pin priority. Yeah. Should I use the beta? I kind of want to use the beta. Stockfish, you're giving me the answer, I see. EST Pumpkin, welcome to the stream. It's all just telling me the answer. Yeah, that's fine, it's fine. Hey, blah blah blah. Firefox developer, the blue one looks cool. Should have pushed one of the checkers the opposite end and yelled "King me." Yeah, precisely. Okay, I think we're gonna set up the Firefox Next PPA. Why do I have Snap? Really, I don't need that. All right. God, that's gonna take some getting used to. I guess I don't do it that often. Oh, we keep that one. File that I wanted. The password. I boot a VM and restart my router. My DNS record of the VM vanishes for the current IP lease period. Oh no. Oh, we meant to do. Alright, because I need a browser to upload them. I guess we can do that here. Releases 3. Draft a new release. I should really just put these in a PPA, shouldn't I? need to grab. Please. And yeah, I know I need to do thing there. Please. Terminal data. We need that one first. We need GNOME terminal. Oh. Okay, so that should fix that, hopefully. PPA sounds like a lot of investment. It should just be not that bad. Original Haze, thank you for the resub at 3 months in a row, which gets you a fancy new badge. Thank you for your continued support. Hopefully you are having a wonderful Saturday or Sunday or whatever day it is for you. DNS is fucked up sometimes. Yeah, DNS is, yeah. If you do FAQ computer, Anton, that'll get my computer set up. A video on this subject would be interesting, specifically why Puppet when Ansible is written in Python, which sounds a lot more fitting opinion for a Python dev. Because fuck YAML! This is like the third time. Third time today. Isn't the idea of PPA to be easy? Yeah, but you need to like do proper packaging, and right now it's just sloppy packaged. 5-second delay? Yeah, that happens about that. Nice weather here. Nice, nice. You don't mind me asking, where are you located? Oh shit, Puppet is clean now. Look at that. But wait, why did this happen? I am confused. Yeah, why is this happening every time? Jason VS Code, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Tofufu, how you doing? In Serbia. Welcome, welcome. Missed the previous 2 times. Yeah, that's fine. Sources.list.d. Why are you being grumbly? There's a new thing called PyScript. Yeah, someone else mentioned it earlier. It's just Pyodide, but fancy. No, it's not Python. From what I understand. CMW, welcome back. Hello, hello. It's being jammy, not grumbly. Yeah. My guess is that this is out of date. We need to upgrade it. 830. Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's what I expect. 830. One thing that was acting up was copying and pasting into Babby. That seems to be working fine. Let's see if yeah, this works. I try to post something and I get a 200 okay, but nothing gets posted in the database. Then I try and get a 500. Well, you might have to put a debugger in the post endpoint and figure out what's going on there. Did a presentation for my works town hall meeting. Nice. How did that go? Okay, Jeeves, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Okay, it's still doing this. Maybe it will resolve the second time? I don't know why it is trying to do this every time. What the fuck? God damn it. No open issues. Ugh. Well, we can try and find the code for it and figure out why this is happening. I think this is where this lives. Oh no, wait, it should be in vendor. Yeah. Unless test-f. Versus list D file name. That's how this works. That must be wrong. Error evaluating. Wait. Unknown resource type notice. How do you? Puppet notice. Oh, it's notify. Is it notify? It's notify. Preox. Hello, hello. Good to see you again. Can't put a debugger on post because it's HTTP file. I can't set breakpoint. Well, then you'll have to do prints or something. Presentation went super well. Everyone loved it, and there were a few hiccups, but I was able to navigate. Nice. Stinkfish. Dead snakes Ubuntu PPA jammy.list. Looks like it's there. What's the other thing? Let's just do this. See what that prints out. Well, that's true. Hello, hello. Broke my knee. Now I have to waddle around the house and crutch. Oh no. Oh no. Can you echo your PS1? It is on GitHub if you want a PS1. In this repo. Okay. Where's the actual message here? Okay. Okay, so the GPG key is not in the right spot. The underscores have changed to dashes. Fuck. That's so annoying. Oh, that's so annoying. Where does this come from? OS release full 1510. That seems weird. It looks like they have code for this already. I do javelin throwing and basically the knee bent in a way it shouldn't. Oh. I'm doing updates on a bare Ubuntu WSL instance. I'm currently at 284 updates and it's growing. Oh my god. Yeah, 2204. So that should clearly be version comp greater than 0. I wonder if they have their thing backwards somehow? Or version comp is not available or some shit? I don't know. Expected string got integer. Are these just f strings? Can I just do this? Mainly no tendons are ruptured because it would have made a sound. Mainly just scary. Sounds bad either way. Sounds real bad either way. Why does it work here? This should be greater than 15 as well. Where's the fucking directory? Etsy apt trusted. Apt trusted gpg.d. Yeah, these ones are underscores and these are dashes. So did they flip back and forth? Oh, I hate it. I hate it so much. Let's see what license this is. Apache 2. I wonder what version this changed in. Let's see if they've already committed this. This is manifests PPA. 10 days ago. Oh, they have done this already, but they've not released it? Four months ago. 4 months ago. 4 months ago. God damn it. Let's see, is there a way to install from Git? R10k install from GitHub. Bit file. Oh, we can use get. Nice. We want to do mod apt. Puppet labs dash apt. Then we want to do a revision and commit. Another comma? Yeah. Of course, it doesn't support trailing commas. Why would it support trailing commas? This. All right, let's try that. The downside of Puppet is Ruby. Yeah, it's kind of true. Kind of true. Hey, what's up, Cyber Bunny? Hello, hello. Canonical has once again gone back to using dashes. You can just feel the absolute eye roll in the commit message. I don't know that that's Canonical's fault. Is it Canonical's fault? Maybe? Maybe it's Canonical's fault. Oh, we didn't get Firefox done. Okay, I'm glad this didn't actually commit. We had to do Firefox as well. What is R10K? It is a tool for managing Puppet modules. It is what reads this Puppet file thing. Okay, so we're going to do firefox.pp. Packages, Firefox. And we are going to add PPA. Which should just be this. But we want to grab the PPA for Firefox. We're gonna use Firefox next. Sure. We will beta test Firefox. And then we need to do an apt pin. Puppet Labs apt pin. Puppet apt pin PPA. I just want some fucking copy paste. Is that too much to ask? Site stackoverflow.com. And we specifically want Puppet. Gotta do it manually. Ethan, thank you for the resub at 33 months. Good to see you again. Hopefully you remember to turn off your VPN, but how you doing? Good to see you again. Would you ever consider a different Debian-based distro? No, I would not. You are also the third person to ask about Pop or Mint today. Fourth person. Vax, the playlist is here. Are you right-handed? I am. Oh, you're talking to Crow. We will read the docs. We want a pin like this. This is what we want the pin to look like. I think we need... Oh, is that originator? I don't even know. I don't even know what this is supposed to look like. Ah. Can we get a fifth? Right, yeah. Person says, do you have a personal VPN for yourself when you're not at home? I do not currently. I just don't need, well, I don't really have any, the only persistent state that I have on my computer is really my chat logs. That's it. Anthon, my friend's cousin's little brother, runs Arch and built his own internet. I think you should run Arch, it's cool. Right? Okay, how do you tell it what package? This seems to be the distribution. I'm gonna try what I think is the right thing here. Wait, I think I just put this in here. But I don't think that's right. Zilla team. I think that's what we're gonna try. I don't think it's gonna work, but these are the quote-unquote docs. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to read, but like, seems not super useful. I think I actually want the originator, but I'm not sure what the input is supposed to be. I don't know what the name is. Syntax error. Oh. I didn't finish writing this out. Might work. It's doing something. How do I know how wide the window is? Where's my little indicator? That's really annoying. Oh, I'm gonna have to do this shit over and over now. It used to show you while you were resizing how wide it was. No, it doesn't. I don't like that. Oh, something happened over here. Wait, Snap got installed. Clearly we fucked something up. No. Yeah, we accidentally got this version, which we don't want. We want this version. Where do pins end up? A equals, well that's clearly not what we want. Yeah, I think I just fucked up the pinning. Let's try this. Grumpy Dennis, thank you for the resub with Prime and 5 months. Thank you for your continued support. It's good to see you again. Hopefully your Saturday is going better than mine. I forgot the little arrow. I forgot a colon. Try that. This seems wrong too. Probably say package Firefox. Also, we're probably gonna have to delete this file since I don't think we did this properly. We've repurged snapd. Okay, we're going in the right direction. So we need to get rm, sudo rm. Let me know such file or directory. Oh, because I forgot to. Nah. Why are you pinning Firefox? Because I don't want to install Snap. I'm instead opting into Firefox next. Isotope. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I see it's a pun on isotope. I understand. This is close to what I want. This doesn't look right though. This seems so old that I don't trust it. Apt pin PPA. You can also use release or origin for this specified package. How do I get the right value here? He's making up for not pinning the queen in the chess puzzle. Just use the Firefox PPA. So, yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. The problem is, the snap package is versioned with a release epoch, so it's a newer version. So I have to pin to an older version, because the snap is just version 1:1. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Parse it. Yeah. You use the ESR. I can also use Firefox Next. I'm trying to use Firefox Next. I don't really want ESR, but I just need to figure out what the package pin is supposed to be. This is I'm so close. I just have the wrong pin. Yeah. This line is incorrect. App cache show package origin. Oh, here we go. App cache policy? No. No. Okay, so that one clearly says origin Ubuntu. What is this one? Why does it not list an origin? App cache policy. Oh, we do have some in here. Okay, so this is what we're supposed to be looking for. This is origin, but we want release. I think. Like, I think this is supposed to say release this. But it doesn't for some reason. I just gotta get the syntax right. It's just like, here's what I want the file to be. I guess I could just write out the file myself instead of using this stupid apt bin. Where were the docs you linked me earlier, Ethan? This has the full reference. I wish I could just say pin. I think we can do release. Yeah. Oh. And maybe I don't want to ensure latest, maybe I want to ensure present. Maybe that's the other thing I have to do. Let's try that. Let us try that. Built Windows 11 last week. At the same time, set up Linux and dual boot. Linux took an hour, Windows took 5. I like the loading fax messages. Yeah, I don't know what those are. Well, I do know what those are about. But have you tried Ubuntu themed, Dracula themed Ubuntu? I have not. Yeah. Search GitHub. Oh, that would be a good idea. Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah. Bottle water again. Sammy Wallace, hello, hello, welcome, welcome. I'm actually gonna go fill up my water, so I will be right back. See you in a sec. Hello. I'm back. Kevin's back too. How you doing, Kevin? Took a nap while putting the kids to bed. That's funny. I've been helping my brother move the whole day. I'm pretty exhausted. Oh, nice, nice. And moving. Moving is, Okay, did this work? This looks not correct. Why does it say A equals? Yeah, we ended with the snap version again. Fuck! What is this supposed to be? Oh, there's origin and originator. What if we try originator instead? I'm just gonna comment this out for now. Until we get the right in file. Are we trying to install Firefox? Yeah. Admittedly, we did some other stuff in between, but yes, that is what we are currently trying to do, Kevin. And we're trying to purge snap again and again and again. Claire says just install Arch and use Pacman. No. No. Oh, we're doing. Oh, that looks right. I mean, you think you're funny by saying, oh yeah, just use Arch. Oh, that joke is so old. It's not even a little bit amusing. Just obnoxious at this point. That volume is going burr, yeah. Nautical wants you to surrender, yeah. I'm gonna fight for at least one more release. Fell asleep right as we were looking at PPA, slept, woke up, we're still here. I mean, I did a bunch of other stuff in between there. Any ideas what I'm screwing up? Val has inferred type none. You've set the value to none. Local variable val. I don't know, what line is this error on? I'm gonna set the type of val to none type. Oh, then you probably need to use types.nontype. Yeah. Is it mad about this here? I don't know what it's mad about. There's no inference here, so I'm not sure what it's talking about. I don't know. But if you use Gentoo, you could spend all this time building Firefox stores. Yeah. Oh my god, it fucking worked! Now let's see if I put latest here, if it does the wrong thing. Oh yeah, we have the Firefox icon. Fuck yeah, let's go. Is latest going to snapping fucking snappity snap? Oh, it didn't. Look at that. Sick! Cool. I think this makes a terrible file name. Preferences? Yeah. Definitely going to copy this from Ikeberg, yeah. All the people are saying, Arch, where's your god now? But it's dead. Sorry. I don't know why it took you so long to install Firefox. I just downloaded firefoxinstaller.exe and double-clicked and it works, yeah. I want to use nightly. Is there a nightly? I just have next. Ubuntu Mozilla Daily. Oh, how did I do this? I fucked this up. How do I find this PPA? Can you send me a link to the PPA? Oh. Is this what I want? No. Is this what I want? Oh, this makes a completely different package name. This is kind of neat. Yeah, this is kind of neat. What is the best way to implement a sentinel? So singleton class the only needs to work with is and equals. I usually just use a one-member enum because MyPy is happiest with that. If you don't care about MyPy, you can just use object pren. Wasn't the first link in your search? Maybe. Use none type? No. It's useless to hint a variable as always being none. You could just leave out the variable. There's no reason, like there's very few reasons to have something that's always none. String like the Edge version? Yeah. Executable as Firefox-nightly. Be very unstable. Unstable is the new stable? Yeah, welcome to Rust. I think I'm gonna leave it at that. That seems the best. So this actually wasn't too bad. Let's see, what did we have to do here? We had to hack around Puppet Labs apt. And we used this as a chance to clean up some other stuff. Is there anything else that stuck around in my home directory that I don't need? That looks fine. We had to purge snap again. We switched node to being from this. We had Firefox. And then everything else seems to just kind of work. Well, the tab tearing is a little bit annoying. And the dimensions going away is kind of annoying. But maybe we could modify the terminal further to do what I want it to do. But this actually seems not too bad. Update to jammy. I want to figure out how to make this go to the right. Conf watch slash. I just drag it. Yeah, ignore these. Position right. Okay, so that is in theory how we do that. Theory, if I do this as well. org.gnome.shell.extensions.this. Space that. Ensure, let's do left first. And we'll set it to right and see if that happens. The daily builds will cause your browser restart if require restart if you apt update. Yeah, that seems not the best. Okay, this is cool. We've automated one more thing. Hard-coded username? Yeah, well, I am always going to be me, and I don't give a shit if anyone else uses this. So I could use $::user or whatever. Actually, that would be root, so I don't think it works. But yeah, he still is hard-coded all over the place, which is fine. See, switching is well, nice. Well, let me know how that goes. I have no interest in Ansible myself, but wait, there's a recycle bin now? What is this? Was there always a trash bin? I don't have one over here. Just removing the valve was the best approach? Yeah, easy. Did I dream this, or is there a new reward coming? Yeah, I'm maybe gonna do a channel point reward for sending you stickers. I gotta figure out how much is it gonna cost. Pretty sure it's been there since 1604, but it's not here. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Oops. When you have some time, could you log out and check what session you are running? Ubuntu Xorg. I found a bug report that the dimensions bubble on resize works in Xorg but not in Wayland. Oh. This thing is a Wayland bug. Sure, we can log out. Push this up so that I have at least the work in a place. So if I do log out, why didn't you dist upgrade? Because dist upgrades are a pain in the ass, and I always want to start over scratch. How do I check? Where is it? Where's the what are the I don't remember what button to press here. The gear icon. This one. Ubuntu or Ubuntu on Xorg? This one. You're saying it works in Xorg but not in Wayland. So I am in Wayland and that's why it's not working? On Xorg you'll get the dimensions. But shouldn't I be using Wayland? But Xorg is getting upgraded? Yeah, exactly. That's why I was like, shouldn't I be using Wayland? Tough choice? Yeah. Wayland is cool and stuff, but does it really matter? It's more just like, do I want to be stuck on the deprecated thing? Oh, I think I'll just deal. We have a workaround. It's not great, but yeah. Oh. Sidebar has slightly glitched out here. Weird. Okay, anyway. Yeah, I don't know what this is. Is there just a symlink to home in the on the desktop? What the fuck is this? Why is it here? What if I delete it? Why drag it to trash? The fuck is this supposed to be? What is this? Ubuntu disable home shortcut on desktop. Disable desktop icons, user home, and trash. So in theory, there's a desktop settings. Desktop icon settings. Did that not open the thing? It did. Show personal folder. Oh, there we go. There we go. So in theory, oh, where do I stick this in? Doesn't really fit with the background or the launcher. Kind of fits with launcher. I seem to remember there's a problem with booleans, that I have to actually quote them. Well, let's see what that does. Yeah, I saw it eventually. I was just dumb. My bad. System.pp? Yeah. Okay, it lives. And we insert it to false. It should go away. Converge? Yeah, very useful. I'm glad chat showed me that today. Zero! Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Code above is colon true? Ooh. Yeah, presumably for the same reason. Because true and false have special meanings for that value. Yeah, there we go. Sick. Hashes rather than booleans? It's because true and false have special meaning for ensure. So this is a me hack. I did this. Modules, G settings. Yeah. Bool to puppet, puppet to bool. Totally not a hack, but yeah. It works. I'm a genius. I just found a backpack to carry stuff around with the crutches. Google really needs to hire me. That's funny. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. All right, well, that's most of what I want to get done today. I can probably stream for another couple hours, but I need to talk to my dad about inheritance related stuff. I guess I can tell you the TLDR of the story. My grandmother had a cottage that's been in the family for years, decades, and instead of listing it in her will, she just forfeited all of her assets to a trust fund, and I want to keep the cottage because I think it's been useful to us, but also It has sentimental value, but the rest of the family wants to sell it, so I am going to buy it. Is the TLDR of it. So instead of inheriting something, I am buying it from the inherited, which is wild, but yeah, that's what I have to do. But no, it's not a VM and a VM. It just looks like that because they're just stacked on top. Can I buy a cottage and move into it permanently? I don't know what the internet's like over there, but probably not. But probably, yeah, probably going to buy it, but I have to figure that out. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go call my dad and figure that stuff out. So let me do my little spiel, and we'll find a channel to send you off to. Yeah, my name is Anthony. I upload educational content to YouTube several times a week at youtube.com/anthonywritescode. So check out those videos there. If you missed any part of the streams, I upload those to my second channel, which you can find here and subscribe to either of those. We did not quite reach 15,000 followers today, but we'll probably do that next stream. I normally stream on Monday evenings and Saturday at noon. I don't know if I will be streaming on Monday. We will see, because I have funeral on Monday. But if we will stream, I will let you know in the usual places. One of those is twitter.com/codewithanthony, where I talk about what I'm going to stream, and then we do it. I also announce on my Discord, which you are free to join and come hang out with us. Yeah, the chill place to hang out, and there's a bunch of fun social channels. There's also places you can ask programming questions if you want. But yeah, that's gonna wrap us up for today. Let's go find someone to raid.